button. Now it says we're live. Jesus fucking Christ, my goddamn day. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Citrus Quest. I'm your host, Ichabod Orange, and of course, with me today, I have, my lovely co-host, Miss Steam. God damn, my face is not functioning today.
I'm not lovely.
Don't fucking lie to the people. We have enough problems in our lives without doing that. So, I hope everybody in the chat is doing okay. I know there's probably not a whole lot of people here just yet. I just started it, and I haven't shared it or anything, so we're going to go ahead and take a couple of minutes to share the stream, do all the usual crap. Normally I would do that during the intro, but because everything's been fucking broken for the past week, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm taking a risk opening the fucking YouTube to check the chat.
I'm doing it.
So, have you seen the latest feminist hashtag that's come out?
No, and that sounds horrifying. What about a feminist hashtag?
Okay, so the basic concept is in order to protest anti-abortion laws, right? Women have decided to withhold sex. So in order to fight new abortion laws, their solution is to stop having unprotected premarital sex.
Isn't that the cure to most people going to it? Ow, my brain.
Isn't that the cure to the reason abortion laws exist? Perhaps.
Yeah.
That may very well be the case. Oh my god. It's like I have a peanut allergy, so to prevent me from ever having to deal with EpiPens, I will no longer eat peanut butter. I don't know if Discord's fucking up or I just can't hear her. Steam, you with me? Jesus fucking Christ. Of course everything's broken. Of course it's all broken! This has been my life for the past week and a half, ladies and gents, so don't be too surprised that everything is falling the fuck apart. Great. Everything wants to break. Alright. Is everything that broken that I just cannot fucking hear you? Hello? Oh my god. Alright.
And
there you are.
Okay, whoa. You're back.
Yes, I'm back.
Suddenly you're just shouting in my ear, and I was like, "Oh, what do I do?"
Sorry, I was trying to fucking get it figured out. Like, for some reason, it just wasn't gonna. God damn it! I clicked it again. Son of a bitch! Hello, everyone. Be prepared for another 15 minutes of silence as Discord proceeds to fuck up on me again.
We could open up our Hangouts and do it that way.
At this point, I'm not even 100% sure Hangouts is gonna work. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it has been bad lately. So, what's your opinion on the sex strike, Steam?
I've got some concerns.
Okay, what?
Feminists didn't think that the reason why most women have abortion is because they protected sex and didn't. That's how most abortions work, by the way. There are some that's, the case by case basis, but the majority of them are just mistakes. If the feminists didn't think of that in the first place, then
I don't think we can do the show today. It's fucking up so bad. Let me try. Let me try opening a hangout, and I'll close that Discord. Try and entertain the people while we move over there. Give me just a minute.
Okay. No.
Okay, so here's the deal, folks. I'm having some trouble keeping things loading and working correctly, so I apologize for all of the trouble that I'm kind of sitting here fucking dealing with right now. It's a little bit irritating. But I guess I'll give you guys a brief diatribe on what I personally think about the concept of sex strike. I see what you did there. I don't get it though. Like the entire concept seems like rather than basically rather than giving them not what they want, you're giving them exactly what they fucking want. Like you're just sitting there providing them with the avenue of defeat for no reason other than I don't know, it's shits and giggles. But you look at this whole thing of like these people are trying to protest anti-abortion laws, and it gives you a very deep understanding of them. It gives you an understanding of these people who don't really get basic the basic fact of the matter that you are effectively just giving them bonuses. Oh, we're gonna lead to a massive decline in premarital sex, the thing that they don't want to exist, like unprotected premarital sex is what leads to these abortions happening. Abortions happening is not necessarily the best thing in the world. So what they want to happen is to decrease and or destroy premarital sex that leads to babies being born into unwanted situations, mainly by saying, hey, practice shit like abstinence. That's what the other side says. So we end up with this concept of 20 fucking people who don't understand the very simplistic idea. God damn it, Steam. The very simplistic idea that you're just giving them what the hell they want. Why would you give them what they want? And we are waiting on Miss Steam. I sent her the goddamn Hangout link, but I don't know. I don't know where she's at. Oh, God, I'm no good at doing these by myself. Oh, God, do I need to... I may have to send it to her on Twitter for some reason, because I sent it to her on Discord, but now I'm not... She's not responding, so I've got to go to Twitter. Then I've got to try sending it to her via Twitter, unless that's her? No, that's just Twitter going crazy. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about in this. Like, when it comes down to it, I don't really know what to tell you guys. Like, it's just this whole... Oh, thank God. Is that Steam? Are you here now?
Yeah, it's me. I had a problem getting into the Hangouts.
Okay. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Gmail signed me out, so I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm having a slow existential fucking crisis because you're not here.
Okay, so you were talking about feminists protesting abortion by not having sex. So, yeah, so what I was trying to say was, so their plan to stop the anti-abortion laws is to take abortion out of business then.
Yeah, basically.
Right. I don't think they thought this through, considering that I know not all. There are certain cases, but the majority of the cases are people who just fucked up.
Yeah, usually these things are just like mistakes.
Yeah, mostly.
Side note, I totally put the link to the stream in a Twitter group because like that was the only thing I could think of to do at the time. So we may end up with extra people in here.
Oh, no problem. I shut out the this stream.
Yeah, I see that. Like, I don't know why Hangouts is working better than anything else right now, but I mean, whatever fucking works.
Discord has been updating a lot of bullshit recently, so it's not really
So it's breaking
working out too
everything.
well. Yeah, it's breaking everything. It looks nicer though.
Does it? Does it look nicer? That's not how I would define
No,
it, but fair enough.
it's an inconvenience to the mind and soul. If we had souls.
If we had souls. So, like, I figured we could make a decent enough topic out of this, this... What was it? Sex something. I can't pull up the thing, because if I pull up the thing, everything breaks again.
What thing is it? Just send it to me.
The description of the thing, like the description of the actual stream that's going on. It's at the very bottom in hashtag form.
Hashtag. Okay, so let me just.
Basically, this whole sex boycott thing.
Oh yeah, sex boycott. Well, I think it's a fine. I think it's a very noble. Also, I think it's a very noble protest, and we should all support it.
You know who started it, right?
No, but I will say support it so we won't get overpopulated.
That's just always your solution to overpopulation.
Support the feminists?
No, wait 5 minutes. That's all we ask. Stop fucking for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
God. I mean, I get the concept. I really do, but just I don't know. Maybe it's polluted just because fucking It's polluted because Alyssa Milano is the person that started it.
And who is Alyssa Milano?
Okay, do you remember that crazy bitch who was bald sitting in a bookstore and then started screaming at people that, you know, you don't know her life, so you don't get to judge her?
You just explained my college experience.
Okay, but this was a famous chick.
That still doesn't narrow it down.
Oh my god. Did you ever watch the show Charmed?
No.
Okay, that's the only thing I have ever seen her in, so I don't know how to describe her. But she's some fucking celebrity, and apparently she's like, yeah, let's go on a sex strike. And I'm just like, okay. Are you making me sad at the concept that you are not reproducing? Because I don't particularly give a shit if Alyssa Milano does not reproduce.
Okay, and I need to Google her because I don't.
Yeah, you're gonna need to Google Alyssa Milano. But real quick, into the chat. Hello to Flying Falcon, Madwoman Muses, Sidix Darkus, and Pork. And Tyro Moonhopper. Nice to see you, Tyro. If you would like a link to come in here and bullshit about whatever the hell you want to, just, you know, type it in the chat and I'll send you some shit.
Oh, this woman.
Yeah, that crazy bitch.
What's wrong with her face?
Well, see, she was only really ever pretty enough for, like, daytime TV. But for some reason, she got on primetime. It kind of just led to absolute chaos. I don't understand how to do it, you know. The woman is a fucking lunatic, but...
That's fair enough. That probably explains why her face looks so unsettling to me.
Yeah, she is a little crazy looking. God damn it! I
That's true.
fucking spelled Tyro Trio. It was unintentional, Tyro. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's that, and I'm pretty sure I have Maddie.
So, this actress who uh so this actress is saying like, oh yeah, abortion, we'll save abortion by taking them out of business.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, like if there's not, I mean they do other shit. Um, but
Hmm.
the main like thing that people know them about is yeah, basically you know, giving abortions. But in this particular case, they're only hurting the business, man. Like, I guess
Well, yeah, yeah. It's pretty interesting. I don't think I thought it through. I do know where they're coming from. It's like, oh yeah, uh, like you withhold sex, someone's more likely to do something for you, and if you withhold sex from them.
you
But in
try it,
this
see how that works.
case, yeah, but in this case, it doesn't
Yeah,
work
no,
like
it's
that.
not gonna help. So, is there anything you want to talk about today?
Um. Oh yes, actually, uh, there is, but I can't remember. Let me just find the
You can't remember what you wanted to
article.
talk about.
This is just how my brain works now. Oh
I
right.
think works is an overstatement, Steve.
Ouch. Republican lawmakers want to make child drag shows illegal.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really have an issue with that. If you actually step into the concept of like drag culture and what it is, there is a very, even though sometimes it can be subtle, there is a sexual element to it.
Yeah, and the
So
thing is, here's the thing: you would never take a child clubbing, right? Never take a child clubbing. There's sex, there's drugs, there's even a really nice restaurant sort of thing. It's a bit too grown up for a child. So
yeah,
why the fuck would you take them to a drag club or a drag restaurant?
I ain't fucking taking him to Red Lobster. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Nice. No, but what I found funny is this article is actually against the idea of making child drag shows illegal.
Okay,
Um,
what's their justification for that?
Here, I'll paste. Let me
Oh,
put it in here.
okay.
So,
I know there's a button here that'll let me pull that up somewhere. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
okay. Okay. Republican lawmakers in Ohio have filed a bill that would clamp down on drag performances by members as a child exploitation. Ohio Representative Tim Schaefer has proposed a bill in the state legislature seeking to clamp down on performances by a child under 18 years of age or a mentally or physically handicapped child under 21 years of age in a response to a performance by a 9-year-old drag queen. Let me guess, Desmond's amazing.
I wouldn't doubt it. Here, let me get this.
No problem.
Offenders could face up to 6 months in prison and a $1,000 fine, while violations of the law could lead to venues being stripped of their liquor license. Ohio Republicans want to outlaw child drug show. That's why they posted the title twice. In release, Schaefer confirmed the bill was a response to a local performance by a local child that concerned numerous citizens throughout Fairfield County. 9-year-old performer Jacob Measley and his family have faced a tidal wave of threats, abuse, after he performed as Miss Mayhem as a drag event. His mother, Jerry Measley, explained to the Toledo Blade that her son decided to take up drag after watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Measley added that she does not allow her son to perform to songs with sexual lyrics and that she closely monitors his performances, which consist of dance moves he learned in gymnastics
All right.
and
I
dance
just want to say,
class.
I just want to say one thing. I've seen these videos of kids, these drag kids, so on. They do dance moves that only fucking strippers know how to do. Meaning they're being taught to do this.
Yeah.
So yes, there is a bit of a sexual element in there.
She said, Jacob is just a guy who likes to dress up and dance and feel pretty. It's kind of like Halloween every time he has the opportunity to do it. Schaefer claimed the show was a very bad example of parenting and likened the performance to human trafficking. He said, given our heightened focus on human trafficking and the role money plays in trafficking children, I knew I had to take action to make sure this activity does not occur again. We can do better to protect innocent children, and we must do better. Schaefer's bill is co-sponsored by 8 other Republican lawmakers, the majority of whom have anti-LGBT records. They are John Baker, Timothy Glinter, Candace R. Keller, Bernard Kennedy Kent, Craig S. Rydell, Kent Smith, Fred Starhorn, A. Nino Valtiel. The specific wording of the bill that would outlaw any performance that suggests a minor is participating or engaging in sexual activity, masturbation, bestiality, and that taken as a whole by an average person apply contemporary community standards, appeals to prurient? Prurient. Prurient.
Prurient.
Interest.
Prurient?
There was no suggestion in the show that Measley was participating or engaging in sexual activity, masturbation, or bestiality, but campaigners are worried that it could be used to clamp down indiscriminately. Local LGBT plus campaigner Kristen Anglo said there is nothing wrong with what Jacob is doing. Nothing is sexual, nothing inappropriate. The mayor of Lancaster, David Scheffler, stressed to the contrary claims with being spread online, the performer was fully clothed and was not touched by anyone in the audience. He added that there have been threats of serious violence following misleading claims being spread about the performance. Other underage drag performers, like Desmond Napolis, have had a similar backlash. There was the mention of Desmond. Fuck off, Pink News. I haven't seen this particular child drag performance, but looking at him and the, well, let's be perfectly honest, lingerie he's wearing, yeah, no, sorry, that's sexual in nature. How about you fuck directly off?
The thing is, I've seen, like, these videos are available on YouTube. These child drag performances saying they're non-sexual. The thing is, they learnt dance moves that strippers would have to train for. And because I know this, because I had friends who were strippers, and they had to train every day.
I have friends that are drag queens that don't wear shit this fucking, like, sexual on stage. Like, this kid's in what appears to be Victoria's Secret panties and a pink cut, midriff cut shirt. I'm sorry, yeah, no, if you're putting a kid in some panties, there's probably something fucked up going on there.
Oh yeah, no. It's and the parents are so overwhelmed by this, and it's like, yeah, you're overwhelmed by this because your money's gonna go. Then you have to get a real job instead of going off your children.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna hear any argument from me, Pork. I'm not a big fan of, pageants, either.
I also found another one, which is this one's a bit more weird than anything. Octopus attacks woman as she tried to eat it alive. Breaking news.
Oh my god, is this from one of those mukbang channels?
I don't know. I guess I just have to read it.
Okay, alright, let me pull her up.
Blame Froman, not me.
You've got to stop bringing me Froman-based news.
But Froman is so good at it.
Alright, you're getting the funny accent for this one.
Okay.
Octopus attacks woman as she tried to eat it alive. A popular Chinese blogger known as Seaside Girl Little 7 shared a video on a Chinese popular short video platform, Kuaishou. The woman can be seen desperately attempting to remove the animal's 8 tentacles from her skin. The mature giant Pacific octopus uses its 280 suckers on each arm to defend itself from potential attacks. It tried to attack the woman, attaching its suckers tightly to her face as she prepared to eat it. The blogger is famous for her love of eating seafood and has shared other videos which feature her eating. This is that bitch I saw. Okay. That's it. Is there no more to this post? Yeah, no,
I
this
guess
was just a video
not.
of a small child having an octopus attack her face because she was being retarded. Where are your parents, little girl? Sorry.
I think this is a full-grown woman.
Oh, good God, that makes it even worse. It would be the Clinton impression in conjunction with a hentai attack. Yes, it would, Maddie.
Oh, oh, good.
God, I will
Um,
never fucking understand this. Go ahead, give us your thoughts on a Chinese girl getting her face attacked by an octopus she was trying to fucking eat.
well, I mean, I think the octopus was reasonable. I mean, if someone tried to eat me, I think I would do the same thing.
Kill your fucking food!
It's China. It's China.
There's no excuse for that. Kill your fucking food before you put it in your mouth. Otherwise, this shit happens. You think I'm gonna try and grill a steak with the cow still alive? No!
Oh
Assholes!
god. Yeah, no, they're assholes. There's also another article that I found which says plus size brands slammed for using thin models to show how big lining,
Oh,
how
oh,
big lingerie is.
alright. You want me to do another funny voice for this one? But not Bill Clinton? Though Bill Clinton would be
Ye-
very effective for this one.
Yeah.
Alright, post her in the chat and I'll pull it up.
Okay. Give me a minute. Let
For
me
those of you
just.
that are in the chat, feel free to ask questions of myself or Miss Steam. We'll be going for another probably half an hour. So, yeah.
Sounds about right. Ah, why is it doing that? No.
What did you do?
I I didn't do anything. YouTube
You
bugged
broke it
out on me.
again! Just as a side note, Steam has been breaking shit like Discord all day.
Hey, I didn't break Discord. It's not my fault. Discord's retarded. There you
Okay. Oh,
go.
this one's from the New York Post. This should be interesting. I think I know exactly what voice to do this one in.
Mm.
Plus size brand slam for using the thin models to show how big lingerie is. Don't say it. Don't say it. If you say it, it's racist.
And
Now that's a stretch. An online fashion retailer claims to specialize in empowering clothes for the curvier bodies, but bizarrely uses ultra-thin models to demo their garments. By stretching them out to show just how oversized they can be. When Kristen Russell, 31, of Falls City, Nebraska, scrolled upon Twitter, ad for plus-size baby, she was excited to find an e-tailer offering nice items that are difficult to find. She wears a size 24 in brick-and-mortar stores. After clicking it, however, she was left shocked and disgusted. Not exactly the voice I was using, but I can flip to that one. I saw one of their photos of a stick-thin model wearing a pair of underwear, and she was stretching out with her hands as far as it would go, Russell tells Cater's News. I thought it must have been a mistake, but the website was full of them. They just got more offensive as you keep looking. Instead of hiring curve inclusive models, the plus-size baby site uses petite posers, including one who advertised a pair of black leggings by putting both of her legs into a single pant leg. Russell admits that at first the images made her feel bad, but then she got mad. The deeply offended mom and restaurant owner decided to express her anger online in an emotional Facebook post. Because Lord knows it's not like she could actually go fucking do anything. She was
Yeah,
shocked when it racked up more. Go ahead.
this is basically body shaming, but it's body shaming skinny women instead of fat women.
She was shocked when it racked up more than 40,000 likes and shares in less than 48 hours. When you're ordering online, all you have to go off of is seeing how that item of clothing fits somebody else, so you can imagine how it would look on you, Russell says. But you can't compare when they're advertising this way. It's impossible. The cherry on top was when they put a girl in one pant leg. It's just so bizarre and demeaning. Russell wasn't alone in her outrage. Social media watchdogs who spot plus-size baby's Twitter ad campaign accuse them of mocking women who wear larger sizes, sparking a rash of tweets that landed the brand here today.
Yeah, it's pretty much just body shaming skinny women, and then people going like, "You're body shaming fat women" by putting skinny women in there.
All right. One more funny voice. I never expected the post to go so viral. But it's obvious with how many shares it's got that lots of people feel the same way that I do, Russell says. I really hope that the company takes these comments seriously and considers changing their website. We want to feel sexy when buying lingerie, regardless of what size you are. Sadly, nothing about their website made me feel good. Plus Size Baby has yet to respond to Russell's call for action, but the website does feature this message. Plus size models promote the beauty of a female body as it is and prove that ladies do not need to starve to death to look sexually appealing. If you belong to those who are proud of their bodies without dieting, you have come to the right place. This isn't the first time a fashion site has been called out for offensive plus-size clothing promotions. Wish.com was blasted in 2017 for depicting a model with her entire body stuffed inside a pair of sheer tights to demonstrate their capacity. There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all are just looking for something to bitch about.
Oh shit.
God damn. Oh, somebody named Pork followed me on Twitter.
I'm assuming you read that.
Okay,
You know-
so we have a question from the chat.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Pro Jared showing his meat and potatoes to girls? Do you believe that he also sent them to minors to be true?
Well, if he's talking to women without acknowledging the fact that their age, he could have talked to minors, but he probably unknowingly talked to minors.
Yeah.
Meaning that's a whole different scenario.
Yeah, that's more just stupidity than intent.
Yeah, and showing you meat and potatoes to girls, well,
He has a weird penis.
That's not the weirdest I've seen.
No, but it's so weird. It looks like a log, but there are ants that have burrowed into it and just kind of pushed up the bark. So it just looks like lines of anger. For those of you who haven't seen Pro Jared's penis, just Google Pro Jared's penis, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. It's the most horrifying genitalia I have seen in a long time. And, like, the thing of it is I used to watch his channel. I actually got a kick out of some of the videos he'd do. Because, you know, I like video games. But I have to point out that top 10 dicks in video games makes a lot more sense now. Like, I don't know. Maybe
there's so many.
Just like
So many. I was looking through the memes. There's so many things he said in his channel which he really should not.
Well, yeah, like that's kind of one of the major things about Jared is he built his platform on being goofy. Like that's what he is. Like he's like the dude that's the nerd. He's the gaming nerd that, you know, isn't a hyper aggressive gaming nerd. No offense to the angry video game nerd. He's just a different kind of nerd. But Jared was like the mousy dude that you would see, right? And that's what he built himself on. He was that mousy guy. But he can't recover from this. He doesn't have the clout. His channel has already been going downhill for fucking years.
I didn't even know who he was until the memes came out.
Well,
Until you told me, actually.
the thing about Jared is Jared had a very specific and very particular niche audiences that liked shit like reviewing video games. Like, he reviewed Highlight. Nobody even knows what Highlight is unless you're somebody who played a lot of old NES games. And Jared doesn't have the clout. He doesn't have the popularity. He's not JonTron. When it comes down to it, Jared basically fucked over 90% of his audience, because 90% of his audience is going to be that, like, mousy video gamer like he is. He did it to himself, and I kind of, in a lot of ways, feel bad for the wife, because number one, she had to take that weird penis at one point. Number two, he cheated on her with Ross's ex-wife. And that's just the concept of having to deal with anything that Ross has fucked. No offense to Ross. I mean, he's nice, but he's a little fucking disturbing. And then
I do like that. I do like the fact that JonTron has actually been rather polite throughout this entire thing.
Well,
like, he has every right to, like, shit on them, and he hasn't.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that, because that's actually really sweet of him.
Well, John isn't a bad dude. When it comes down to it, JonTron's not a bad guy.
No, he's a great guy.
There was some controversy involving him, but it wasn't anything all that fucking reprehensible.
Yeah, no, it was him not arguing properly, but everyone knew that he wasn't really much for arguing anyway.
Yeah, he's a comedian. And the thing about Jared is not a comedian. He is an analyst. Like, let's say when shit like My Little Pony ends, the brony analysts will do one of two things. They will either completely give up what the fuck they're doing, leave YouTube altogether, and have their channels die, or they will have to adapt. And the problem right now is that Jared never adapted. JonTron did. He realized that his content was not going to become anything more.
Yeah, unless he adapted. And JonTron hasn't really given up anything. He just more of improved it.
Yeah, he branched out.
Yeah, so instead of just reviewing games, he reviews weird things on top of games, and it's usually really fun. But you notice that he hasn't really left anything behind.
Yeah, well, he was normal boots. Pork. Jared was normal boots. So was JonTron. And, like, the whole thing about it is how Jared reacted when JonTron ended up getting fired was, at best, reprehensible. At worst, he is a big-ass fucking cunt. But through all of it, all of the people that I would not want to hang out with, Jared's probably one of them. Because after this, it's just, he's fucked his entire channel over. Because he never adapted. He couldn't do the kind of sporadic content John did, because John was popular. Jared never really was. When it came down to John branched out, and he made a lot of stuff. But even then, he also isn't going to be able to deal with the concept of, like, let's say, Game Grumps. Because what Game Grumps does is regularly post content. Like, they will never have to adapt so long as they continue to produce regular content. But when it comes to being able to do what JonTron does, which is go dark for, like, months and sometimes a year at a time, and then just come back in a blaze of fucking glory, you can't pull that off.
No, he can't pull that off. And I know it's ironic coming from me, who's technically got a dead channel at the moment. It is pretty much the fact of, like, if you want the relevancy, then you have to adapt. like almost immediately.
Ooh, yeah.
If you just want to do it out of passion, you don't have to worry about adapting because you're doing it out of passion.
Yeah.
And people tend to like YouTubers that are passionate about their content anyway.
Well, even if it wasn't about being passionate, like he was part of that group that John used to be in, the normal Boots people, like Space Hamster, Peanut Butter Gamer, Pro Jared. Like, they were all always gaming analysis channels. But people don't go watch that shit anymore. They don't. They just don't watch the shit. And it's the same thing with what's been happening with Game Grumps, too. Like, they're not adapting, but they could justifiably survive on just what they do now for years to come.
I just want to say hi, Sparky, and SDX Darkus says, I don't know what is more screwed up, Pro Jared's dick or James Charles trying to turn straight men gay with his money / power, etc.
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to know.
Oh, it's this whole controversy about this guy James Charles, and he it's been outed that he's been pressuring straight guys to have sex with him because he's basically famous.
So he believes that he's so fucking powerful at the gay sex that he can just turn straight men gay.
Yeah, he thinks oh, because I'm a celebrity that means, straight men will have sex with him, and it's like, no, dude, you're just sexually harassing these men.
To be fair,
And
like, usually with straight men, there is always one dude that they would go gay for.
no, I understand that, but he was like pressuring straight men into sex.
Yeah, there's a hard line difference between, a dude willingly walking up and be like, hey, fuck you because you're a celebrity. I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody's got a price.
I mean, it is horrible, but what actually did warm my heart a little bit is the fact that on Twitter, James Charles is actually getting repercussions for it. People are actually going, dude, that's fucked up, instead of just putting it under the rug because it's men who are getting sexually harassed by him.
Okay, so now here's the part where I actually get genuinely upset at the concept. Maddie says he doesn't think there's such a thing as a straight man. Okay, let me be very blunt about this very, very, very important concept. There are straight people, there are bi people, and there are gay people. They're born that way, they can't fucking change it. This is just how they live. This is how it's gonna be. You can't turn a straight person gay. You can't even really usually turn them bi. You can't turn a gay person straight. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You need to respect people's preferences, and you definitely need to respect their fucking sexuality. At the very goddamn least. But it has to be a legitimate sexuality. None of this asexual fucking, like, polysexual, demisexual bullshit. Straight, bi, gay. Pick one. It's fine.
This is why when I saw people being outraged on Twitter and he's actually getting repercussions from it, like losing almost 1 million subscribers in a day. The thing is like, it's nice that people are finally going like, yeah, sexually harassing gay men is disgusting, because it wasn't even nearly a year ago that people just didn't really give a shit if men were sexually harassed or not.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that, like, they are, taking it seriously that some men have been sexually harassed by this person, but yeah, no, dude, I don't care how fucking famous you are. Don't be a cunt.
Taro said that, to be fair, women tend to be more fluid on sexuality than men. Yeah, that's
tend
true.
to be allowed to more, too.
Yeah, that's true as well.
I mean, consider the concept. If me and Miss Steam walked into a room and both said that we would blow a dude, the dude would be more likely to take the blowy from Steam. And if we walked into a room and there was a woman who wanted some, a good old-fashioned tongue lashing, she'd be more likely to get it from Steam. And nobody would have a problem with it.
No, no.
I'm what? I'm what, Steam?
You're you're way more good looking than me.
I'm
So
really not.
you really are.
She's lying to you, folks.
All I have is big tits, and that's it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do we have to do a poll?
No.
I didn't fucking think so. Alright.
Because the poll be rigged.
How would it be rigged?
I don't know.
Alright, ladies and gents. As much as I would have liked to do a longer show due to everything being broken, I am going to cut it off pretty soon. So if you want to ask the infamous, Flying Falcon says, guys like big tits. Tyra says, women are biologically disposed to being more fluid/flexible. It has to do with how men and women... Tyro, I sent you the goddamn link. Come in here. It has to do with how men and women process sex-based pheromones, but there are lesbians who won't be swayed. Say again?
I'm saying he said that he was busy a little while ago.
Okay, but if you want to ask the would you rather or $1 million butt questions, now is a good time to do it. I don't really have a whole lot of topics. I just had the ones that I was going to discuss, I guess.
I mean, we discussed the topics and a little extra.
Well, yeah. I only had the one topic, though. To be fair, alright. I want the chat to hear me out on this. I have been trying to get Miss Steam for the past, 4 days to watch the Boondock Saints and the Boondock Saints 2 with me. And she doesn't... I don't know how to explain them to her in a way that makes them sound appealing, because they are... They're funny movies, but they're also action movies. So it's kind of hard to really place them on the list. She's put off by the concept.
No, I'm not put off by the concept. You know why? It was just a couple of days where it was just I don't want to watch an action movie.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I mean by the concept. You look at it as an action movie. I look at it as a comedy action movie. You know, it's got a lot of funny parts in it. But yeah.
No, what we agreed we were gonna watch it today or tomorrow. So.
No, Pork. You're thinking of the Boondocks. Boondock Saints was it's basically an action movie with 2 Irish dudes that run around and become mafia hitmen, I guess. They're not even mafia hitmen. They just start murdering mafia people.
I thought the Irish were communists.
No, the Irish are independent.
They're communists.
You need to get yourself an independent Ireland. I'm just saying. You need an independent Ireland. It's not my fault that the English have been oppressing the Irish for generations.
Well, I mean, when the Irish had their independence, they ended up terrorizing people for a good 20 years.
Okay,
so.
To be fair, that's how the Irish do. You want to talk about people that really tear apart the very world? You're not looking at the Irish. You're looking at the Scottish.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you really want to get to people who are really gonna fuck shit up, you've got to talk to a Scottish man.
That's true. The Scottish is the reason why free speech is a threat at the moment.
Alright. Let me go down this road. Have you ever heard an actual Scottish person talk to you in a delicate whisper?
Yes.
It is the most fucking terrifying thing I've ever heard in my life. keep in mind, like, I was watching a video about VR chat. Like, have you ever seen that fucking game? Basically, it's like you run around and talk to people through this fucking weird VR bullshit, right? But
Yeah.
they had found this Scottish girl because of the Sword and Shield thing coming out, right? So they find her,
Mm.
and it goes through the whole video, and of course she's being the usual, loud, boisterous Scot, like that, what you normally see. And then she talks in like the average accent, but she has like the most like childlike voice without actually being a child. Like, she sounds like Opal on helium. Like, she's just the most innocent sounding little fucker out of nowhere. But I fucking out of nowhere, no fucking warning, she starts whispering to the dude that's doing the video, and it is the most goddamn, earth-shatteringly terrifying fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know. When the Scottish guy was whispering to me, it was very soothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Doc Griffin to Citrus Quest.
Wait, what?
I don't have to use an accent, do I?
No, you're absolutely full free not to do it. You do.
He's
It's
a
okay, you
colony.
want, mate.
I'm a little bit country, and she's a little bit rock and roll.
I'm being trolled.
But all right, go back to the concept of the first thing. Like, have you seen the Sex Strike Twitter hashtag, Doc?
I have not.
Oh, fucking wonderful! That makes my fucking day, and you have no idea why. All right, so basically, Alyssa Milano got a wild hair up her arse, and thought it was a good idea to protest Planned Parenthood by having women who support her cause to not have sexual intercourse with anyone until they repeal anti-abortion laws.
Okay. Does that include masturbation?
I don't think there's too many men who are part of this movement.
Wait a minute. As far as women can masturbate too.
Well, yeah, women can
Are you
masturbate
still
too.
figuring that out?
I mean, of course,
You
women
sounded
can
like you just
masturbate
now figured
too.
that out.
No, of course, they gotta flick the bean occasionally, but it was never mentioned, so I didn't really think about it.
Well, I think I think that plan just basically completely falls apart.
Yeah, that's what Steam was saying. It's like they're basically giving them what I want. Like, you close down the abortion clinics if they can't ever perform an abortion because nobody's actually going out having unprotected premarital sex.
That's true.
Well, I didn't say it would. I didn't say it would really close down abortion because there would still be circumstances, but
Well, like shit like rape, incest.
most of their money is gonna go, at least.
All right.
Well, haven't they already done the thing where they found that a lot of the money that Planned Parenthood makes is from the abortion side?
A lot of the money that they make is from abortion. It's what their major services that they provide are birth control, abortion, and like sexual health. But where most of the revenue comes from is abortions.
Okay. Well, I do have to explain. England doesn't actually have a Planned Parenthood here. We just have an NHS wing of like abortion is just part of the NHS. So we don't really actually have a Planned Parenthood here. So anything you talk about Planned Parenthood, it's just most of it goes over my head.
God,
just
for a minute, Miss Steam, I thought you were going to say wire hangers.
I mean, to be fair, it's either that or push her down the stairs.
Well, I'm pretty sure wire hangers would probably more capable of an abortion than the NHS.
Really fucking careful with them wire hangers, though. Like, if you fucking poke wrong, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, you could put somebody's eye out with that.
Aye, it's like a BB gun on Christmas. You could put someone's eye out.
Well, you know the traditional abortion method, just fall down the stairs.
Aye, the traditional abortion method is just push somebody down the stairs and, make sure they land on their stomach.
Yeah, works about 50% of the time.
Madam Muses says, they are preventing abortions by abstaining to own the conservatives talk about being mental. Pork says, get the dog to pull it out. Go get the fucking dog to pull it out of your vagina. Just how it stick its nose right up there.
I do know that like a part of abortion is a fetus can turn into just a big straight up cell of cancer.
Oh, that's fucking depressing to think
And I
about.
do know like in abortion they actually do cover that thing where it's like if your baby turns into cancer, they actually try and get the cancer out using the abortion method. I know there's that sort of thing going on, and in America at the moment, which is dividing a lot of people. So, because technically it's not a baby; it's a lump of cancer.
Oh yeah, it'd be a lump of cancer. I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a fucking weirdo and like I don't put a whole lot of value in human life, so I really don't care. I probably should, but I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What do you think, Doc? What's your opinions on abortion?
I don't know. Speaking of as somebody who's been on the other side of it, I don't know necessarily if it was the right choice, and I don't know if I was man enough to step up. So, yeah, I'm kind of at the crossroads with that.
I think it's a case by case basis.
Well, we did actually take a lot of acid, and that was her excuse. So, so she had one at least.
No.
That's okay. She still went and had kids with somebody else, and they all turned out to be autistic. Even though I did say the last thing I said to her on the courthouse steps when she said, "I just wish you would have hit me. It would have made things much easier."
Yeah.
I just patted her pregnant belly and said, "I just hope the sins of the parents never fall upon the children." Apparently they did. Whoops.
God damn. Oh my god.
I felt that.
How's
burn.
that for bringing the mood up? Woohoo!
Fucking love you, Doc.
It's white people. You just can't trust them.
Did I ever add
Goddamn
you to
white people.
the CCCN Discord?
Yes, I am there.
Okay, cool. Cause I dropped the stream key today, so if anybody ever wants to stream onto the CCN channel, just copy and paste the stream key, and you'd be able to do it whenever the hell you want.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, I think you have to probably schedule that shit though, just in case.
Yeah, you will need to let me know, so I can change stuff like the title, the description.
Yeah, like schedule stuff. So like if someone wants to stream, they won't be streaming at the same time as someone else. Like,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
By the way, I should mention this. I found somebody who's doing bootleg Medicare merchandise.
You mean other than you?
Really?
Yeah. And it's horrible. I mean, I don't even think this person has watched a Medicare show at all.
Probably not.
But I did post it up on Derek Twatters just because I started laughing. I'm
For
like,
the finest.
I can see if it was like one of the shitty Asian, knockoffs where they took the design and, misspelled it and made it like Sweaty Squad or something, because you expect that. But this was from some t-shirt making website I'd never seen before. and oh, not good stuff.
Oh, can you send the link in the message, Hangouts message, Doc?
I think I saved it. Hold on.
Okay.
See, the thing, Pork, is you have to be invited to the CCCN channel. I don't know you well enough to put you on there. You can come in on Citrus Quest one time, as long as you don't do anything unwieldy.
Oh, okay, there it is.
By unwieldy, I mean, like, unironically screaming into the microphone for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I've never heard of this website before either.
Society 6.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just take me to the stupid website. Fuck.
Yeah, you got the redirected notice as well.
Yeah, I did. Wow.
And they're fitted.
That has got to
Come
be
on
the...
now.
It's not just about the
Hey.
cool design that caught your eye and the fact you'll never find it at a department store. Our men and women's t-shirts are super soft, comfy, and, god damn it, and fit perfectly. And we all know how valuable a good t-shirt can be. By no name. Like, there's no name. Who fucking even made it?
The name of the artist, quote unquote, is Conspicuous Designs.
I hate to break it, but those stars are
The wrong stars?
Gay.
no, not the wrong stars. What they are, those stars are what's the word? Stock image.
Oh my god, they sniped the kill stream sunset, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least I made my own stars.
No shit. This machine catches Pokemon. Russian beard token. Mothman and the moon stuff. Oh my fucking god. All of it is ripped off. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Awesome, huh?
So this is why in my artwork I hide like little fucking signatures. So it's like, oh, you're saying this is your artwork? Zoom in. Why is my name in there?
Wait,
It's great.
I have to send you this one too. This is a father gives his kids a phone and gives them 4 minutes to make a phone call. When they open the box, it's a rotary dial phone and they can't figure out how to use it.
Oh,
Good night, Pork.
Good night, Pork.
I just realised
night.
I've been.
Oh my 17 layers of Christ. What this video doesn't show is that they had to show him how to upload the video.
Oh, hang
Jesus.
on. Let me just. I have to keep up to date with people as I can. There you go. Twitter video.
Yeah. So, ladies and gents, we are going to be going off air here soon. Does anybody have any questions for me, Miss Steam, or now Doc Griffin? And Doc, if you'd like to ask some questions, you're free to do so as well.
I'm filled with Little Caesar's pizza.
Does that mean you have energy, or that you're too full to come up with a question?
Well, this is she brought me home a pepperoni pizza that had a stuffed crust on it. I did not expect the weight of the stuffed crustery. Oh yeah, I got a question for you. Are you going to keep your avatar, or are you just going to keep changing it and driving me insane every 2 weeks?
Who?
You.
I've had this avatar for 4 weeks.
Are you sure?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's been the rotating SCP image with the coon in front of it this whole time.
Didn't Russia copyright it though? Because I can't.
Somebody trademarked it. Sparky's Tech Corner
Russia.
says, yes, does any of you feed your keyboard beer before LOL?
Did you see last night?
No, I did not.
Sparky got a little lit and poured beer on his keyboard.
Tyro asks, who does Doc have lined up for interviews for May so far?
Coming up this Tuesday, it's going to be Adonis Paul. Then the week after that, C.K. Walker, the writer for the Haunting of Hill House. Then the voice of Court TV, Steve Taylor. And starting off for June, I just booked in Matt Demersky. If you guys have not looked up Psychosis and you like listening to audio stories, check out Matt Demersky's Psychosis. It's one of my favorite creepypastas.
Alrighty. And Flying Falcon asks, are bisexuals human?
No, we're Pokemon.
Oh yeah, no. I won't be
We
best.
go through we go through phases.
Yeah, we evolve as we get older.
Yeah. We go through phases. We go from straight to gay to finally bisexual.
Twink evolves into otter, evolves into bear.
Well, you know, when I was a teen, bisexual had a completely different connotation. That was a label for people that when they asked you for sex, you said bye.
Is that kind of like trisexuals?
Yeah, I guess technically I was.
You'll try anything once.
Yeah, with or without a net.
Oof.
I've actually got a question for both of you.
Okay.
$1 million, but well, it's more of a thing. But $1 million, but you would have to
fuck?
you would have to spend you would have to fuck with an Onision.
Was I allowed to wear a blindfold and drink?
No.
Oh.
And he has to be on top.
Is he going to do the whole makeup thing though? You know, so because he looks like he's got a disease.
Okay,
No,
what
no
was the
makeup.
question? I'm sorry, my ears were briefly assaulted.
My $1 million, but you would have to have sex with Onision. He would be top and no makeup.
With who?
Onision?
Oh yeah, no, wouldn't take the money. Sorry.
No, I have my pride. I mean, I do Blair White, but you know.
Yeah, Blair White's pretty.
You know what? I may even do Destiny if he has to face the other way.
That's a bit surprising. I thought one of you would say yes.
I mean, I'm strapped for cash, but you know, you gotta draw that line in the sand somewhere.
I might be a degenerate, but I have my pride.
Yeah, because I don't want people after, you know, they see me show up and chat and silently in their head they're going, ew, he fucked Onision.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, but you'd have $1 million, so fuck them.
Sparky says, can I join in? Like on the stream?
It's up.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I've got no problem with it.
Yeah. He sent me one. I'm like, I mean, I can.
Okay, that's what it was. Like, man, it throws me off every fucking time. Somebody apparently subscribed to my channel, so that's what the fuck that was. Like, it's an assault into the ears every time anybody does anything on my channel.
Oh well, yeah. He's in the group there, so he's seeing your hangout link.
Well, yeah, like, open platform, as long as you
He's
don't
just
do anything retarded.
Come in. He was on Arcta's stream earlier, which was pretty fun.
Okay, Doc. $1 million, but you have to spank Miss Steam.
well. That's easy. I've gotten scars before with worse things, so I would say I would handle the spanking as she bit and claw me.
Fair enough.
I would think she would be the one that fights back.
I would be the one who fights back actually. So meh.
Not until I hear purring. So
What about you, Sparky? $1 million, but you have to spank Miss Steam.
I mean, I would get $1 million, but I had to spank Miss Team.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck, it's $1 million. I'll take it.
Sparky, you're dead.
At this point, I'm just figuring out who all would spank Miss Steam.
No, at this point, I got nothing left to lose. You know, from being passed out on my own stream with the camera going for about 8 hours.
God.
I'm not shedding you.
You got any questions for us, Sparky?
No, not really. It's
like a would you rather $1 million butt question.
Not off the top of my head, I don't. I know this much. Nothing can repay the joy that I got from the look on Okuda's face today.
What, the smile turning into slow horror?
Yes.
I do not know what of this do you speak?
I posted a video, clipped video of it on my Twitter if you want to go see it. But what was is Okuda asked me to on his stream today. So whenever I got on, we got to talk about articles, and I somehow was able to bring up Tough Fleeing Monkey, and is like, hey, have you ever heard his stupid little quote? It's like, I heard of it, but I have not heard him. And it's like, give me a minute. And I played the quote. He says his face for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It was priceless.
Flying Falcon says, how is that bad? It sounds fun.
Nothing. There's nothing more. Hey, there's nothing more romantic than a man telling you that you're a fuckable child with tits. You know, and I think it's the most
unable to.
And I think it's shit. Sorry.
I would be unable to collect from spanking Miss Steam since I would be dead from a Viking axe to the head. Low, however, could easily collect.
God damn.
No. You don't pawn the mission off.
I also find it incredibly romantic when you recreate the movie Martyrs. For me, man, just getting chained to a radiator and being man, that's the most sexiest thing alive.
I was gonna say, why do I know that movie? But okay.
It's a horror movie, and it's like a good half of the movie is just a woman getting brutally beaten.
Yeah, it's another French feel-good flick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's so romantic. Someone just recreates the movie Martyrs.
So
Oh, so
turn this
romantic.
around very briefly. I'm gonna ask in the chat, Flying Falcon, would you spank Miss Steam even without the $1 million? Tyro says Low can spank Miss Steam without consequences. My point, I, however, would invite Yandere Viking Doom upon myself.
Yeah, Lo-Fi has claim on me. So
I disagree with this concept.
Well, she kind of just showed up, said that I'm now her Pokemon, and she never quite got over that. So now I'm her Pokemon and rape victim, I guess.
Okay, how about this for the panel? $1 million, but you'd have to film a porno with one of your parents doing the introduction to it on Pornhub.
What do you mean by the introduction?
Like, hey, check out my kid, they're fucking. And then it goes into the actual video.
Eh, as long as they're not in the same room when my dick's out, sure, fuck it.
Miss Dean.
What was the question? What was the question again? I tuned out.
$1 million, but you would have to put a porno up on Pornhub with an introduction from your parents.
I'd have to say no to that.
Just briefly,
Sparky.
Flying Falcon's response is, I actually would, don't judge. I'm not judging, I was just curious.
Yes, Doc.
What is your answer to that question?
What was the question again?
Holy fuck.
I am still recovering today, okay? Get off my case.
Okay, ketoprofen. That is one of the best things you can ever take for a hangover.
I don't have that.
Well, it's not like you don't have a vehicle. You what? You can't break into a pharmacy and steal some ketoprofen? Jesus. But $1 million, but you'd have to put up a video on Pornhub of you fucking, and your parents would have to do the introduction to the video.
No.
Just as a random side note, since my dad's dead and he was cremated, could it be an intro, but it's just the urn?
What you mean, like have like a little wire on the top of the urn lid, making it bob up and down like it was his voice?
No, no actual talking, just subtitles.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to film my mom and dad's grave plot, and only thing you'd be able to hear is.
No, Tyro,
You're still dead.
I actually didn't delete the last stream because I ended up starting 2 streams last night. The other one, I don't know if it was because I poured beer on my keyboard or what, but YouTube was aired out and it was gone.
It happens.
So yeah, I don't know what happened to the last one, but the one before that, I did private.
Fuckable child would see the problem with this description is the theoretical female still has limbs, so they're not in the ideal form.
I'm not sure if that means that Tyro wants to fuck an amputee, or if it just means it's disproportionate.
No, I have a good idea what he means.
Well, maybe he should get his ass on here instead of just typing in my chat.
He's sleepy.
He's shy. Tyro never wants to come on the streams.
Never wants to come on my streams, apparently.
He'll come on the streams, but you have to be passed out drunk first.
What? It was just like people sneaking in after you passed out. I don't know. I took a couple Ambiens, did IRS for a little bit, and then I passed out.
Yeah, but did you at least stop the stream?
I did.
Okay, I didn't make it to that point.
Well, can I just reassure you that you're not the first person who's ever done that?
I know.
And
oh
Patty
man,
had you beaten a long, long time ago.
oh man, and the memes. Oh, the memes. Somebody got creative with the screen capture tool.
No, that was John Doe.
I know who did it.
It's always John
And
Doe.
he disseminated those pictures for everyone to have fun with, and it's like I can't be mad.
I still,
did it to myself.
Sparky, I still like the one where the gay guys are pushing you along in the gay pride parade. That one's pretty good.
That sounds brilliant.
I've passed out on stream before.
So have I. I think I've passed out on
I've
Doc's
passed
stream
out on
before.
somebody else's stream before, but yeah.
I think I've passed out on Doc's stream before.
I had 2 people in for a discussion about something. Passed out right at the fucking beginning of it. Had no memory of even doing the stream.
Yeah.
Nice.
No. It's like I woke. Let's see, what was it? I think it's about 10 a.m. when I finally came to, and I came up and I was trying to figure out what happened because like screen was doing weird stuff on the computer. And I went to go type on the keyboard and nothing was working. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? So we saw the computer, turn it back on, and the keyboard wasn't lining up. It was like, okay, I don't know what's wrong with it. I grabbed another keyboard and got things figured out, went to sleep, woke back up, looked, and I picked the keyboard up and dumped it, and there was beer running out of fucking keyboard. It's like, how the fuck did I do that?
Oh, Tyra said he's going to be joining.
You need one of those beer holsters, Sparky, to put on the side of your chair.
Probably. But no, I did get the keyboard fixed, so I just gotta get put back together now.
I will be using that sound clip, by the way. Thank you, Sparky.
Yeah, it's a doozy. It's a doozy.
Yeah,
like I said,
I
might use that GIF.
If anything, I am very shocked that they haven't realised they've accidentally called themselves paedophiles.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
The child.
Fuckable child with tits.
Fuckable child with tits.
You remember that?
Oh
no, you remember that stream you had that had Antoine, Anti-Hero, and Penoid?
Oh yeah.
I was
It
there
was
too,
that.
asshole.
It revolved around that.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course it would.
That was...
It was that quote.
So many memes. It's beautiful.
Well,
it was that quote.
We're going
I'm
only going for about another 3 minutes, so.
So you're saying, Tyro, hurry up?
Or fill your channels.
Why should I?
Woman, show your channel.
No.
And that's what all the cool people are doing.
I don't want to be a cool person. I want to be a dictator. That's a difference.
Hey, Tyro.
Hey.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the sex strike?
Well, I mean, it's going to turn all the left-wing... Well, okay, we've got a few things. One, it'll turn all the left-wing men into incels now. So that's hilarious. So the incels are about to get a huge bump in membership. 2, Alyssa Milano is now advocating abstinence only, safe sex. So, welcome to the evangelical right, Alyssa Milano. And I suppose 3rd is, well, hey, I mean, male feminists don't care about consent anyway, so is it going to make any difference?
I think she has to apologize for Embrace of the Vampire first before we entertain anything.
Embrace of the Vampire. That sounds familiar.
That was a softcore TNA flick that she made.
Oh,
There
okay.
was a-
Yes, I think I've seen clips from that one.
There is a lingering fear in the back of my mind where it's feminists don't really tend to have a lot of self-control. So when they eventually do break their abstinence, do you think they probably might start accusing men of rape? Like, I was in my abstinence and then suddenly I got raped, and it was actually like, no, you just got drunk and had sex because you have no willpower.
Yeah. Well, and that's
That's where
why
I'm at.
what you want to do with that is you go in with a buddy, at least two at a time, maybe larger groups. That way you can all, like vouch for one another.
Oof.
That's why I'm saying always have the video camera rolling. People think I'm a pervert. I'm not.
No,
I'm looking out for everybody.
that's actually completely valid. Yeah, I mean, there are photographers who will videotape photo sessions, so that way they got proof that nothing bad happened. Yeah, no, that's totally a good move.
Now, what kind of backtracking music you want to play, that's completely up to you.
Hmm.
I prefer a little bit of the bounce, chicka, bounce, bounce. I like it.
So, Tyrell,
Yes.
do you have any would you rather $1 million butt questions for the panel?
Let's see. What were the previous ones?
Something about your parents doing an intro for your porn. Would you spank Miss Steam? And I don't think Sparky had one yet.
Okay. Well, I already
Oh, and
answered
there
the
was
Miss
also
Steam
my
one.
one.
No to the Pornhub intro one. I don't know Onision that much, but I'm going to say no just because I don't know where he's been.
Too many places.
Yeah. So that one gets my fear of germs going there because like I don't know where that's been. Ugh.
Well, if you'd see his, you know what? I'm going to try to find a picture of Greg without his makeup on.
But yeah, no. What you're looking for is to ask a question.
He uses more fucking what are they called?
Foundation.
Snapchat filters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Here's a good one.
He's a goofy looking motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I don't know how to get this to you.
You'd have to send it to him on Twitter.
Okay.
No context, tweet it. Fuck, your show starts in what, 10 minutes?
No, I got an hour, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. I have not been able to get a hold of the lovely Miss Cadant.
Fair enough.
But she could be living her own life. Okay, there's a picture of Onision without makeup.
Wow. Yeah, his skin is bad. Wow.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen his
Does he have
face in a
eczema?
while.
He's supposedly he says it's rosacea. That's not rosacea.
Yeah, that looks like eczema.
That looks like maybe he needs some acquired immune deficiency syndrome medications.
Okay, yeah, we get it. He's AIDS. Sparky, did you come up with a question yet?
No.
God damn it.
I can't come up with a good one.
Just think of the most depraved, horrifying thing you can think of, and then think of the second most depraved, horrifying thing you can think of, and make it a would you rather.
All right. Would you? Let's see.
Tyro, feel free to jump on in here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got my mind off to a really twisted place, and I don't think it's a funny twisted place, so I'm trying to avoid making a joke there. Let's see.
All right. For $1 million, but you had to kiss a penoid.
Okay, what do you mean by kiss?
I don't know, just whatever.
Okay, I'd take the $1 million.
Let your mind wander.
I would take the $1 million, but I'd give him a peck on the cheek.
Yeah, I would brave a peck on the cheek.
I'd just wait till he passed out.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would, however, have an alcohol swab thing. Rub that on first, just
Well-
sure.
I mean, it depends. Is he gonna hit me after?
I mean, it's a possibility.
I mean, I can probably strap him down and drink toilet water if he hits me. So yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. All right. $1 million, but you have to have full penetrative intercourse with a 6-foot-tall grasshopper man.
Wait a
And
minute.
who's that?
Are you the penetrator or the penetratee?
You're the penetrate-e.
I'm gonna have to say no to the buggering.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy $1 million for lo-fi.
Man. Sparky?
No.
Steam. Flying Falcon says with or without tongue.
God damn it. No, let's see. Hang on one sec. Tyro, would lo-fi kill me or you?
Well, to be fair here, Ichabod did not specify that it's me, just a 6-foot-tall cricket person.
Grasshopper.
Oh, okay.
Have you
A
seen the
grasshopper.
legs of a cricket? Those little sharp barbs.
For all intents
Actually,
and
Imagine what
purposes,
the dick's gonna be like.
there are marshmallows on the barbs.
There is hentai depicting this exact scenario, actually.
Do they marshmallow the penis too?
I'm not quite sure what a grasshopper penis looks like.
Oh, I'll look that up right now.
Oh, good.
Because there's
Christ.
$1 million on the line.
I guess if I don't get mortally horribly wounded,
Okay,
then
we'll say
yeah,
it's
okay, so-
a human penis, but it has a chitinous shell. So
Well,
it's
no,
just
I
like
have-
slick,
I have the picture of it.
but I don't
Here,
want
I'll
to
just
know.
no context it.
But I don't want to know.
I'm gonna have to say yes after looking at the evidence.
Fair enough.
I'll say yes. I'll say yes because I'll get $1 million out of it.
All right, we got 2 people willing to take the grasshopper D, and 2 people who don't.
God damn it.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to look up. Apparently, Detective Pikachu is out on cam.
Nice. You find it, you link me.
I will,
Okay.
but it's gonna be cam as long as you can handle that.
I can handle that just fine. So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I would like to thank you all for tuning in to Citrus Quest. If you are a children of some age, you shouldn't be watching my fucking show, and if you're an adult, you need to make better life choices. I have been joined today by Miss Steam, Doc Griffin, Sparky's Tech Corner, and Tyro Moonhopper right now?
Yep, that's
Like,
the
how
name
many-
of the new channel. Yeah.
Like, how
Hey,
many
it's easier to
fucking
pronounce it
times-
in 08, right?
Yeah, and Kohei was kind of hard, but, like, how many times have you been taken down now? What the fuck's the deal?
Oh, just the once, just the once. Tyro in Co8 was the old channel. Tyro Moonhopper is my second one here.
So what was their
I'm-
fucking problem?
They won't tell me.
Ah, fucking cunt.
Seriously, their email was just, no, we decided to keep you suspended with no explanation. Yeah, I did an ASMR on it just because it was so freaking ridiculous. But yeah, no warnings, no strikes, no explanations, just gone. Near as I could tell, it was around the same time as the Facebook purge, and now you also have Sargon being demonetized and stuff. I think I just got caught up, probably by the AI in that general purge of wrongthink, basically. So
Fair
I did something that they didn't realize. Like I in a short span of time, I managed to put together a set of videos that they considered very dangerous. So I'm on the right track. I'm definitely doing something good.
Fair enough.
They say you're very suspicious.
Be
And I
sure
know
to
I
check
had
out these
suspicious
channels.
activity.
Yeah.
My name is Ichabod. This has been my quest. I will see you guys next time. I've got raccoon shit to do, and
fuck off.